Welcome back to 6 News at 5. It is time to take a look at your weather. We are under a weather impact alert because we do have some storms around the area. Now, this is really round 2. If you noticed this morning, you probably did. We had some pretty strong storms come through there as well. In fact, we had some severe thunderstorm warnings for McLennan County, Hill County, and Bosque County earlier through about 6 a.m. We did see some very strong winds coming out of those storms. Nothing like that out there right now. If you see Hill County up towards Johnson County, there's just a few areas of some light to moderate rain. Again, maybe some thunder and lightning as well, but again, nothing severe across central Texas right now. All of that is still well out to the west. As a matter of fact, we're seeing some very strong storms popping up out in the Hill Country and back towards the Concho Valley here, as you see several severe thunderstorm warnings, one down near Sonora, one near San Angelo, and then a tornado warning here for parts of Menard County, moving now off to the southeast. Again, that is going to continue to move off to the southeast. This is a very strong thunderstorm right here. We actually saw 2 thunderstorms converge, and usually when that happens, they kind of tear each other apart a little bit. In fact, but this time they did merge, and we still have some rotation in that storm. That's why you see that tornado warning continuing for parts of the Texas Hill Country. For us, what we expect is we'll start to see a lot of those storms kind of congeal into a more solid complex of storms as they move this direction through about 7 o'clock. And by 7 o'clock, we're starting to see things enter our western counties, even potentially pushing towards the I-35 corridor. We put this back in motion. That complex of storms will move across the I-35 corridor, likely between about 9 and midnight. So what can we expect? Well, initially, when we see those storms out west, you see how they're isolated, they're individual cells. That is going to be more of that hail and tornado threat. As they congeal into this solid line and move towards I-35, they kind of transition to a little bit more to a high wind event, but again, can't rule out any hail cores there as well. So keep that in mind. Hail and wind will be the primary threats. And you can see the timing here. After midnight through the overnight hours, everything will shift towards the I-45 corridor and eventually out of central Texas through the overnight hours. You should wake up and we should notice that things are a little bit more calm for your Tuesday morning. So that's what we got going on there for the rest of this evening. Again, a lot of confidence in that severe weather. In fact, we're already seeing the severe weather out to the west here. But again, that enhanced risk, that level 3 out of 5 does move into parts of central Texas. The rest of us under a slight risk. So you can kind of see that motion from west to east. The stronger storms expected to be out west, and then we kind of see them kind of fall apart a little bit, take some of the edge out as they continue to move east towards I-35. But those risks will again be heavy rain, damaging winds, large hail. I know we don't usually put the heavy rain on there, but after this morning, everything's already saturated, so we do have a flood watch in effect for basically everybody through tomorrow morning. And because of that severe weather threat, tornado watch in effect for our western counties, our southern counties there through about 10 o'clock tonight. You can see that red outline. That is that tornado warning that is currently ongoing out in parts of the Hill Country. Out there this morning, we got 1.25 inches. How about that? Not too bad there for Waco, but again, that's the reason why we have the flood watch in effect. We've already seen 1.25 inches or thereabouts, and we have more on the way. So that will be something that we'll be concerned with through the rest of the night. In fact, the rain chances don't stop there either. Again, we have a chance again for tomorrow afternoon for some redevelopment, and then daily chances, in fact, better chances Wednesday and Thursday to continue seeing that rain across central Texas. Not really expecting a huge severe threat the rest of the week, but notice those rain chances do go up. So again, as we head through the rest of the week, we will have to talk about a little bit of a flooding concern, because by the time all is said and done, we could see another 2 to 3 inches generally across central Texas, with pockets where we see 3 to 4 inches, especially out to the southwest and the southeast. So a lot of rain still in the forecast for the rest of this week. So that's something we'll have to watch for as we head through. Now, here's what it looks like day by day. Again, better chances Wednesday and Thursday, and then those chances taper off a little bit towards the weekend as our pattern changes a little bit. And then by next week, we may be able to take some of those rain chances out of the forecast and get a chance to dry out just a little bit. Remember, if you want to follow live weather coverage, you can download our 6 Plus app. It's free on your smart TV, and anytime we have severe storms, you know we'll be there for you with a live stream throughout.
All right, thank you, Matt.